quickly take you through and explain some of the changes, far more sophisticated this year than it was in the last 2 or 3 years. It certainly comes with all of the prestige of Professor Didier Pittet and his scientific team, who have now joined both the hand hygiene program and the environmental program together, which makes a huge amount of sense because we have an equal and opposite equation between hands and environment and hands. So there's now 6 domains that we're looking at in terms of recognition of the multiple disciplines and the stakeholders involved in the delivery of clean hospitals. So we have surfaces, reprocessing, water control, air control, laundry, and waste management. So there will be subgroups in there that your specialty can be nurtured and grown individually and then brought together collectively within the overall program. And this is the new graphics that have been developed to present that. The campaign materials will focus on the individual disciplines where they're related. So, obviously you can have your hand hygiene program and other elements running concurrently with that, although this is due to go on October 20. October 20 is the Clean Hospital Day. All of these posters will be available online that you can download and adapt and utilize for your own use. And I think you see they're a little bit more, personal this year in terms of rather than just holding up the board and having your snapshot taken, it's looking a little bit more sophisticated and coming into the world of the social media. So it's designed to be shared and shared widely. Sorry. These slides are being loaded, will be available on Nolex next week. So there's no embargo on this at all. That's okay. So there we are. That's the main theme. 6 technical domains, 1 goal, keeping us safe. Each piece is crucial. We're all working together towards a common aim, but it's recognizing the experience and the sophistication of each of the individual disciplines. This is much more complex than hand hygiene, so a much more difficult challenge. I'll just run through these and let you just see them collectively: air control, laundry, waste management, how the campaign has been developed, and then the poster mix in terms of how you can sign up and give your commitment to the program and share that with a bit of fun. And then the social media image maker. The various tiles, we have, yep, there we go. And screensavers that can be used in the hospital the same way as the Clean Hands campaign when it's running during that period of time for that week. It can be loaded onto the AV. And then any video conferencing background that you're doing between your estates, IPC teams, sterile services, put up a board and be seen. So that's the campaign, focusing again on risk zones and the individual elements of how they come together. So Didier Pittet's, call to action is all about multimodal approach. It's all of it working together that makes it work towards patient safety. And there's a final safety selfie board that you can sign up to. And that's it. I think we're about there. Okay. This is the very last slide, and I just wanted to make mention of it. I'm not going to speak about it. It's just basically that part of the origination of the Clean Hospital program was to develop an audit tool that enabled you to self-assess where you are in the world of the healthcare environment and how you are doing benchmarked across the world. This is a global application. And to date, I think they've had just over 160 hospitals sign up and go through the program. It's not a hugely expansive survey that you need to do, but it will give you some very valuable information based on the algorithms that the Clean Hospital has developed, and also give you a position as to where you are with the similar types of facilities around the world where you may be. So it's free. You can go on, you can sign up, you can go on and off, because it is a multidisciplinary approach. You will need to get help to fill out the application form, but you will then get very valuable feedback. You are anonymized, but you can access the benchmark against your profile, and that's the same for others. So they will only see a benchmarked profile, not you who it is actually filling out in the first place. So you'd be very welcome to go online and actually see that. Okay. Are there any questions on Clean Hospitals Program 2020? Is anybody not going to participate? That's the question. We all going to get into it? Absolutely. Okay, thank you. Well, that brings the conference to a close. I think today has been quite extraordinary in terms of the breadth and depth of the subject matter delivered, and obviously with 3 streams running concurrently, that's been enabled. And it's kind of a shame that I'm in one and I'd kind of like to duck into the other, but hopefully by reviewing the videos, they will be up online. You can actually look at those in next week, together with the slides. Will be all available on the Nolex website. So you do have access to the whole of the conference, and that, I think it's about 1 week. It should all be up and prepared. Is there any final question anybody would like to ask, or do you need me to direct you and thank you to the exit door? But I do thank you for your participation and for staying for the long haul. Hopefully you've taken something away from the last presentations. I think that it's a very nice way to end with a calm approach to leave and say, let's take some ideas home and work on them while we travel home. So thank you all.